Okay, I'm gonna stop kissing my cat. Hello weirdos, I'm Rachel Vanna and this is Glasgow Smile. I don't want to talk about the fact I named my cat Glasgow Smile. You can in the comments if you want. So this is a new review series I'm starting because I'm all about the movie reviews series right now, called Movie Day. Basically this is where I talk about the movies that I've seen in one day, because something I like to do is go to the cinema and see as many movies as possible because I want to get my money's worth out of a certain cinema who I have an unlimited card with. Guess which one? So these movies are from a little while ago, but oh well. I have 4 films for today. I saw them on the 7th of June, so like I said, a little while ago. I first saw X-Men Apocalypse. This is kind of bad considering I actually haven't seen the last X-Men film, which I know was meant to be good. It was mostly okay. James McAvoy finally got to shave his head. I'm sure he was delighted because he's been itching to do that since he was cast. Why couldn't he have just went bald? People go bald, but it had to be a big thing because it's a comic book movie. It's entertaining. Definitely not the worst comic book movie I've seen this year. If you had to bake that title, would you recommend seeing if you like comic book movies? I mean, I know a lot of people are sick of comic book movies. I'm kind of waiting just for the bubble to explode, but it's like Hollywood and like blockbuster films, you don't really know. I don't know, I feel like bubbles are never going to burst right now. It's just one of this like never-ending circle of the same thing being released every year. And I went to see For the Looking Glass, which is, you know, just Tim Burton messing around with the Alice in Wonderland characters, or Alice in Underground characters, whatever you want to call it. I definitely feel like they've definitely ended it, so there can't be an R sequel. An R sequel would just be really weird. So I think that's us done with that story from Tim Burton. The story is like, okay, it's just like, it's basically just looking at this really arty stuff that kind of has a plot. You don't really care about the fact that it has a plot because it's just pretty. Which is really what Alice in Wonderland is, it's just random stuff. It was okay, it was a pretty movie. We get backstory. I then went to see Money Monster with George Clooney and Julia Roberts. And someone notable did direct this, but I can't think who it was. Was it Jodie Foster? You tell me. This movie's really interesting and I quite liked it. They're making a TV programme and I like that. Yeah, I've been in a studio now, like not a proper real one, but it's fun being the director of a studio. Like making the camera people do really awkward things. Like, it's kind of just more about like the fraud of Wall Street and how people get screwed over by big business. More the whole dodgy shit that people can get away with. Glasgow, why are you nothing but here? It was good. I would recommend it. Go see Money Monster. I don't think it's out anymore. Watch it when it does come out on DVD or whatever. I then saw Nice Guys. I wasn't sure what I was going to think of this film, but I would recommend it. It was really entertaining and Ryan Gosling's character is hilarious. It just really works. It's about Los Angeles in the 70s. It's got corruption and it's got the porn industry, so hilarious. It also has a 13-year-old girl hanging around porn stars who are on drugs, so really family friendly. Sometimes you do wonder why they set a film in a certain decade, or is it just for the picture piece, but like this film makes perfect sense why it's set in the 70s and it's really great. I would recommend. So to summarise, all these films were great and I would recommend seeing them if you can, or seeing them when they come out. Have you seen any of these films and what did you think of them if you have? Glasgow, really like Lice, guys. Because I illegally downloaded it just so I could show it to my cat because they found out you taking your cat to the cinema. I mean, I feel like piracy would totally stop if you could take your cat to the cinema. I didn't do that. I'm not a weirdo. So to summarise, all these films were really entertaining and I really liked them all. Have you seen any of these films and what did you think of them? Tell me down below in the comments. Or if you've not, why don't you tell me about the films that you want to go see that are in the theatres or are coming out soon? We can discuss that. My cat is really pissed off at me. That's all from me and my little kitty. Say goodbye, Glasgow. Say goodbye to the internet. This is the before of the after. This is a new review series I'm going to be doing called Before and After, where